Hey everyone, thank you for watching. I'm coming to talk to you about what's happening this week in film. I hope everybody had a great holiday. If not, then too bad. So first coming out this week, we have Me Before You, which is directed by Thea Chirac. It's her first feature film debut, and it's about a small-town girl who makes an unlikely connection with a paralyzed male that she is assisting. It's of course very unlikely that you'll make a connection with somebody that you're taking care of nearly constantly. It looks like a pretty basic romance, nothing special, although there seems to be a trend now in romance involving somebody who has a disability or some sort of handicap, which is interesting, I suppose. I feel like a movie exactly like this one came out a couple years ago, though I couldn't find it, where I think the woman was the one who was paralyzed. Next we have Pop Star, starring Andy Samberg, and it was actually directed by the other members of Lonely Island, Akiva Schaffer and Jorma Taccone, Dasani, something like that. And it's about a loser who, he's a loser pop star, but all of the friends and his crew pretty much don't really want to see him go down the way he should have already. Looks alright. It's an Andy Samberg comedy. Not something else I'm not really looking forward to, but it'll fit its audience at least. Next is one I actually am kind of excited for, the new Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles movie, Out of the Shadows. This one is directed by Dave Green, who actually directed the Earth to Echo movie a couple years ago, so he has a little bit of a feature-length film under his belt. But like I said, I'm pretty excited about this one. I was a huge Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles fan growing up, of course, being a 90s kid. And so I like seeing the inclusion of Casey Jones, Rocksteady, Krang, and Bebop. I know it's going to get a lot of flack because it's a Michael Bay film and explosions and blah, blah, blah. But that's the kind of film that it is. It's Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, so it's supposed to just be fun and explosions and all that other crap. Though I still think that Megan Fox is a terrible choice, and I think it's a poor use of Will Arnett, who I actually also find really annoying in the film. But I'm excited for all the cool effects and everything like that. And then one that sort of snuck up on me while I was doing my research for this episode is called Approaching the Unknown. And I hadn't heard of it before. It's directed by Mark Elijah Rosenberg, and this is his directorial and writer debut. And it actually looks pretty interesting. Basically, it's a Mission to Mars gone wrong, which we just saw last year, of course, with The Martian, and we've seen plenty of times before. But it seems to play more on the isolation aspect of being in space, going to Mars, being on this mission. So it'll be interesting. Unfortunately, it has Luke Wilson in it, who seems to, even just watching the trailer, you can tell he's trying very hard to be dramatic and push the drama of the situation that Mark Strong is in, who plays the captain on the mission. And I'm also actually really excited to see Mark Strong again. We haven't seen much of him in a while, but I like all the work he's done previously in the first Sherlock Holmes movie with Robert Downey Jr. and in Rock and Rolla. And then finally, my favorite part is talking about what happened this week in the past. Not too much as far as movies go, but yesterday on Memorial Day we could say happy birthday to Howard Hanks, who's a famous old director. He directed the original Scarface movie back in the 30s, as well as Bringing Up Baby, which starred Katharine Hepburn. And today we can say happy birthday to Clint Eastwood, as well as probably thanking his parents. And that's